hi, howdy out there. It's just us 10 Paces boys. Say hi, boys.
Hi, boys.
Hi, boys.
Hi, boys.
Hi, boys. It's 10
Whoa,
paces.
boys.
It's a Thursday. Hello, boys and girls, and ones that do not identify as such.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone out there in internet land.
My favorite country.
That is my favorite country. Land of the truly free.
Yeah, and that's why we set up our little township out here.
That's right.
We
Lawman just
ventured
keeps
out
us
into
down.
new lands. We packed up our cart, set out, kicked up dust behind us, and we're like, we're going into freedom country.
Turns out, there's not a lot out here.
Yeah, we have to wait for the digital New Deal to bring some commerce.
Surprised we got internet.
I mean, that's the only thing we have.
Yeah.
Like,
We use it.
we're walking on it. Reach down, pick up a handful of internet, and a bunch of ones and zeros stream from your fingers like the Matrix.
Yep.
A little breadcrumb bit trail.
Feel oddly like Orbeez.
Orbeez? The candy?
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, the ground is made up of leftover internet trends and memes.
That's our content, baby.
So yeah, wasn't sure what I was gonna do for tonight's stream. I was mulling over several ideas, but then I found this old sketch I did one night and decided to see if I can do anything with that.
Hell yeah.
And we are taking calls tonight, so if you're feeling frisky, if you're feeling like you have something to say, I'm gonna post the Discord link in the chat. Get up in there.
Please do. Don't be shy, fellas.
And if you want to painstakingly type that in by hand, then you deserve to be here. I'll post it on screen. In fact,
That
I'll
works.
even do you a solid and up that outline a little bit.
Ooh. Don't ever say Travis didn't do anything nice for you. And you got the music? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm on it tonight.
It's looking good.
Old dogs can learn new tricks.
Occasionally.
As long as the tricks are really simple and things they've failed at multiple times before.
Yeah. Old dogs can read a checklist.
Oh, I should make a checklist. Duh.
Probably should make a checklist.
But that would be time taken away from videos
failing.
I'm barely editing and
Oh yeah.
art I'm barely doing.
Yeah, there's not enough time in the day to barely do anything.
How's that Crying Breath Zelda game treating you?
Oh, it's great. I love it. I still don't know if I feel like it's better than the first one. I like that it's a lot bigger.
It looks different.
It is different. I do miss the abilities of the first one. Like, they got rid of stasis. That was a huge one.
Oh, did they switch up the abilities entirely, or?
Yep. Aside
One of
from
them's like a goo now, right?
what? A goo?
Yeah, I saw people sticking vehicle parts together with glue. I didn't know if that was like an ability or.
So the way that works, it's kind of like magnesis, but it doesn't have to be metallic. You have a thing called an Ultra Hand, which I think is a reference to a very old Nintendo toy.
Oh.
Because one of the guys that I think worked on the Game Boy made a little like claw grabber called the Ultra Hand.
Neat.
I only found that out just through digging around the internet the other night. But the way it works is you can grab stuff and just attach it to other stuff. And it just visualizes it as that green glue.
Yeah, I thought it had something to do with like choo-choos or something.
Nope. You can, using the fusion mechanic, attach choo-choos to your weapons and stuff.
Awesome.
I've returned. Sorry if there was any background noise.
That was very disturbing.
I had to go assist with my grandma,
That's
who
alright.
is incredibly high after her surgery.
Hell yeah, Granny.
LASIK,
Oh
Grandma.
no, it is a mess. She has never even smoked.
And she's
So
like, give me that bong.
They gave her a full oxy. So she is in another plane. Earlier, she tried telling me the sandwich I wanted was in that room, and she pointed at her bathroom. And
Alright, Grandma, thanks.
She was fucking railing on you, man.
You
Just
compared
like,
to
I
a
made you
shit sandwich.
you fucking idiot.
well, she looked at me after that and goes just, oh fuck, that was a dream. So it's been an interesting evening. I'm sure she'll be much better tomorrow when she's not high as fuck.
Nah, it's gonna be worse.
No, she's got.
Did
She's
you
starting a
record her?
peyote church.
God, no, I'm not gonna do that. She'd beat my ass deservedly.
Well, say that you're gonna delete it, but
No.
and actually
hold up-
delete it.
I hold up a camera to her right now. She's gonna get paranoid.
That's true. That's why you gotta use the secret granny cams.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
they're
don't
like-
want to give those away.
They're cookie jars that
I
look
don't-
like bears but have cameras in them.
Yeah, and you can hear the really audible zoom, but like everyone just pretends not to hear it because it's polite.
Well, Grandma can't hear it. It's out of her hearing range.
This is a
It sounds
stealth
like a hearing
game.
aid.
Yeah, it's a stealth. Life is a stealth game.
I mean, moved, but
Well, I hope your grandma's at least having an okay time.
nobody knows, least of all her.
Yeah,
We'll find out tomorrow.
right.
Speedy recovery, though.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's she's got my grandpa and myself here to keep an eye on her. I was watching her earlier when the sandwich debacle happened. She's just high off her ass telling me, call your grandpa and tell him to quit dicking around.
Grandma?
She'll say the same thing tomorrow.
Oh, she'd say
Yeah.
that when she was sober. Yeah, it was just super funny. God, seeing her high is a trip.
You gotta cherish these moments.
Oh,
It's not often you get to see family members just fucking blaze.
I've had to stifle my laughter more than once, out of like respect, because I
Politeness,
know
yeah.
she's in pain, and I cannot find this that funny to her face.
I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to have that David after Janice moment with a family member.
It's the last family member I ever would have expected to have it with too, so it's even more of like, wow.
I have been the David in the situation.
So have I, especially when I got wisdom teeth removed. Apparently, I was
Exactly
saying
the same as me.
Yep, I was saying some real wacky shit. Apparently,
You guys just can't hold your shit.
Yeah,
be
I
fair,
can't hold my morphine that well anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on.
it's just a drug notorious for getting addicted to. What was I thinking? Being a little lightweight.
It's only
Hey, you
a
just
problem
gotta-
if you're too weak.
You gotta keep doing it so you can do it in social settings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew I was in trouble when the surgeon made fun of me for not pre-gaming.
Fucking pussy, alright.
You little fucking dork coming into my office.
Don't know why you're looking for morphine in his office, but
He heard that, looked at my chart, and was like, "Oh, I guess we'll take out the right teeth this time." Dude doesn't know how to party.
We'll get the lift next time when you learn to fucking handle.
Yeah. Give him hydrocodone, and he won't know what to do. And they were right. I went to work 2 days later and was so high. They told me to go outside, sit in the bowling alley, and draw until the end of my shift.
I think I got hydrocodone for mine, and it must have been a very low milligram percentage, because like it didn't help with the pain, and I didn't feel anything.
Oh yeah, you definitely didn't get what I got. How many did you get out?
All 4 cut out at once.
I got 5, 4, and then one of them impacted another tooth. So I mean, not that different.
You were meant to be wiser than all of us, Dakota.
Yeah, it wasn't another wisdom tooth. It's just
Oh,
my wisdom betrayed me.
that reminds me of a question I needed to ask you, Dakota.
Oh,
Would you
fuck.
rather have been born with an additional nipple or one less than the average amount?
I mean,
Just for no reason, I just felt like I should ask.
I'm literally living one of these scenarios.
Yeah, well, the question still stands.
I mean, mine don't really serve a function.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess
think
they
I
probably don't lactate.
I would say if I was an attention whore, I would have gone for 1, but realistically, I think I'm going to stick with 3 because it's still a novelty, and missing one, I feel like would make me more self-conscious than having an extra.
And you can always, you got an extra. You can always, if
Right.
something happens.
It's a lot more of a cool topic instead of like, I feel like people would feel a little more awkward about like, can I see your only nipple? Can I see your lost child?
Show us the good.
Yeah, you didn't lose your other nipple, did you, Dakota? And it's just like, I can see like
I lost it in the war.
having less than everybody else could make it weird compared to just having an extra useless one.
I'm just better. That's
I've
Dakota
got
at the bar showing off his third nipple.
I mean, it's worked before.
Free drinks for anyone who has a third nipple? Hell yeah. That's a weird
That
promotion.
sounds like a
bartender.
shot name too.
It's fucking Matt Bosler's bar.
The third nipple.
The 8th nipple.
The 8th nipple of hell.
Speaking of, like, I think we touched on it on Monday, but he finally had the denouement to his whole genuine country persona, and man, I was waiting for that other shoe to drop, but I also didn't want to like poo-poo what could be a genuine, like just a full embracing of a genuine thing he was really passionate about.
I got to fill in Joe about it earlier today, and
Hell yeah.
he was tickled. And then I stopped tickling him and finished the story.
That's what you guys do on Thursdays.
It's tickle time.
Yeah, Tickle Thursdays.
Tickling Thursdays. Coming off the 10 paces, where we'll have Tickling Thursdays. Get your feathers.
Tickle time Tuesday was taken, so we moved it to Thursday.
Well, of course, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, we didn't want to... The overlap felt... I don't know, it felt forced.
It felt weird, especially when you still have tacos on Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, they're left over from Tuesday, and then you have something to eat after Tickle Time wears y'all out, and you're
It's
a little
Taco
slap
Tuesdays,
happy.
Tuesday tacos.
Can I get your input on something real quick? If you've
Absolutely
got
not.
screen pulled up.
You do. Let me... Okay, go.
So lips where they are, and let me know if the lasso is kind of distorting how it looks. But lips where they are, or come on now, or maybe I'll just. There we go. Or
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up, so...
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a couple seconds.
something kind of down here.
I feel like you do the down there more often, but maybe not. Maybe it was just Mondays.
Like, I'm trying to make a cartoony kind of concentrated on a video game face.
I could see either working. I just think if you're going to go with the first one, you'd want to lower it a bit because the lip was so high it would be. I don't think it would read too well.
The first one makes me think of the Sonic side mouth.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were to put it there, try lowering that just a tad. I could see that. I think if you were to move the line that's implying like the lip crease up the very top line and move that more to the right, I think that's what's putting me off a bit. Also, just sitting here in silence while we wait for him to listen to us. Because the stream has to catch up. It feels so fucking awkward. Honestly, it looks kind of good without that lip indentation.
I feel like it needs something, though, just because of the shape. Either that or I have to change the shape of the upper mouth. I see what you mean, though. I think if I just...
Here, put the line back, and then...
And...
Yeah, if you put the line back and try rotating the entire thing.
Redo. Gonna... Like, how far are you thinking?
45. Just to have that little indentation, because right now I think what's throwing it off for me is the like implied indentation being right under the eyelid at like a perfectly straight line. It makes it look like the mouth is sideways, like completely, and not just an exaggeration.
Gotcha. I think I'm just gonna redraw it entirely.
Yeah, that's fine. But
delete
yeah,
your
I think
art.
Either way could work. I just think it was that line, the positioning of that indentation was getting me. I'm gonna say indentation one more time so I sound like a fucking freak.
Can you say it 5 more times? In a sentence.
Institutionalization. Damn it.
Jimmy's been trying to get me to play RuneScape recently.
What'd you do to piss him off?
He likes RuneScape.
Okay, what'd the world do to piss
Jimmy
him off?
from 2007?
No, this is Jimmy from 2023.
Oh my god. Yes. Wow.
This is Jimmy from a couple days ago.
You sure you didn't build a time machine with a microwave and is sending text messages from the past or future?
It was in person.
It's that past RuneScape trying to get money.
Yeah. Well, he grinds out enough gold to buy bonds, so he doesn't even pay for it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was waiting for the thing that would make that all make sense.
Oh yeah, membership, like 2-week memberships that you can buy with in-game money.
Same idea as the people who do that shit on WoW.
Yep. The funny thing is, it's a lot easier to make more money as a member, so once you get the first amount, it becomes way better.
I believe it. Oh my god. I just realized the way this forearm was drawn, and it's awful.
Let's say that about Travis's work.
No.
Yeah, that's
Travis.
fair.
Travis knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, have fun, bud.
What I would give to have Travis or Joe draw this book.
You could?
You wouldn't want me to, because you'd never get it.
I mean,
we were talking about something else earlier. Travis is not liking how time works.
Yeah,
That's
it just
natural.
keeps going, whether or not I'm ready for it.
That's right.
we can do speed exercises one day.
That's part of it, but also it's at that critical point where it's like, all right, what do I sacrifice here? Because I never ever want to be the unhygienic, stinky artist.
Yeah, I had to deal with plenty of those. They're awful.
But I also want to eat healthy. I want to work out. I want to have a clean house. And so, what's going to give? But I also want to at least enjoy parts of my time.
So here's the cool thing. Pick 2 of those.
Okay, so bathing and enjoyment. I'm going to live my life as, I don't know, a Roman who frequents bathhouses then?
I don't know. Listen, the hygiene part, as an artist, unironically, is so easy to get lost in the sauce over. It is part of my work routine. Like, when I write out my to-do list for what I have to get done today, deadline-wise, it's on the list.
Huh.
Because it is so easy, and I don't know if it's an artist thing, maybe I'm just an asshat. It is so easy to forget.
Yeah, I think there certainly have been days when I've been like working on something and just very engrossed where it's like, oh, I did not take a shower today because I'm very routine oriented.
Right.
And if it does not fall within that routine, then
It doesn't happen.
it may fall by the wayside.
Right.
But I have to force myself to do it because otherwise I will loathe myself even more. And there's only so far down that I can go.
And so you suck at limbo.
Yes.
Fair.
How low will you go?
Not
Not even how
very.
low can you go. How low will you go to save
Will
yourself?
I go? I'll like slightly inconvenience myself and then not care.
To
Jesus.
save myself, not very low at all.
No, to save your son.
Oh,
to
my
save
son. That little fucker doesn't exist yet, so I wouldn't even bother.
How dare you throw your imaginary child under the bus?
Do it frequently.
There's an entire imaginary family that you're letting down because of this.
Yeah, you know what? Aaron,
Uh-huh.
I'm an artist. I'm used to my imaginary things that I'm married to fucking dying.
Why? Why do you let them die?
Because being a creative means having not enough time and way too many ideas.
I don't have anywhere to go with this bit.
Yeah, no, it's because I got too real on you.
Yeah.
Fight me.
Okay.
You triggered my trauma response. You'll pay for this.
You should know.
Well, I'm
Let
going to
it
trigger
die.
some other responses when I'm curve stomping your head into the ground.
I mean, you're just gonna hear my whatever God intended for to be my death sound effect.
It's gonna be the Minecraft noise.
You
I
need to
hope
get
not.
like a pacemaker or something similar to a pacemaker that just monitors your heart, so when it stops, it plays a little speaker noise.
Oh my god!
Plays
Okay,
the
so
yay sound effect from Halo and spits confetti out.
I fucking love that. Let me finish this little chunk I'm on, and then I'm gonna go on a tidbit.
Okay, sure.
'Cause
I
don't
love
want-
that little
I
yay
should pull up a
noise.
timer for
Yeah.
countdown to Dakota's tidbit.
Oh, don't you? It'll be ready by the time you fucking make the timer.
Yeah, we'll see about that. He's just saying that so that you don't do it.
It better be a good tidbit because I'm hyped.
Okay.
I'm pretty hyped. Here
Yeah,
we go.
I have to build up the expectations.
Dakota's
so it's
tidbit
absolutely
time.
Dog shit.
We need a
Okay,
full
so-
intro for this bit.
All right.
Bringing Aaron's fucking hypothetical family for me back into play. It's me talking to my kids, grandkids. Fucking just imagine small children. They're vaguely related to me. No one cares how. And I'm sitting there telling them a story about one of my favorite games back when I was a degenerate, and that's all I did. It was Path of Exile. I tell them about all these cool skills. None of it makes sense because it was more complicated than fucking trigonometry, and they're all staring at me like I'm high as shit because I probably am. I'll be 80. I'm gonna be on pills. And I tell them about one of my favorite gems in the game because that's how skills work. They were little gems. And there's one called Cast on Death. And what people would do when they were done with their hardcore characters is they'd set off all flashy effects on this run into a public area, die, and then when they permanently die, all of their character would just do all these flashy abilities, and everyone would be confused as fuck. And then they all just stare at me, maybe one or two lets out an awkward laugh. I fall over out of my wheelchair, and then a bunch of fireworks go off.
Good luck getting them to look up from their phones. Am I right?
Ones that are going to be in their retinas by that day and age.
Exactly. So you're going to set up this whole bit, but then it's going to get ad restricted.
I'm going to have to add a fucking EMP to my story time.
But that'll disable their cybernetic enhancements, and then they won't be able to walk.
Or breathe.
Fuck, those little shits do it naturally.
They've never had to.
They should suffer like I suffered.
Yeah,
I
really
suffered having to breathe.
So you have to.
Damn it, Leslie, turn your pacemaker off.
Yeah, connect with nature. Just, can you turn your devices off for once?
Just push over a kid's iron lung and be like, touch grass.
Yeah, you don't need this. You just need nature.
Just rub some dirt in it.
God made
In the-
dirt, turn hurt.
They hear that and start putting it in like the fucking iron lung. They're just like, I don't see how this is gonna help.
Just start coal shoveling dirt.
Yeah, because by this day and age it'll all grow back.
Tommy,
do
help
that.
your brother.
I want to convince somebody that if we stop coal mining for a few years, it'll grow back.
Yeah, we're running out, so we just got to give it a break.
Yeah. We'll plant some more.
I mean, the bodies of all those coal miners will turn into coal eventually.
Oh my god.
That's what we should do with dead bodies now. Just from now on, just throw them down the coal shaft.
Why would we adhere to safety protocols? It's just either a long-term investment or a short-term one.
Yeah, and capitalists love that.
I don't know. Every capitalist I hear, I just assume has the J.G. Wentworth song playing in their head all the time.
I assume they have It's Every Day, Bro by Jake Paul in their head.
Oh god, that's a cut I do not understand and I don't want to.
It's either Jake or Logan Paul, but it's
The hit.
it's a
It's a bop.
sure.
I wouldn't know either.
It's a fucking
It's like
viral.
a grind set kind of song by a shitty person.
Oh, jeez.
Who's the shitty person?
One of the Pauls.
I know a few good Pauls.
Well, do you know any shitty ones?
Yeah, I know, but very shitty one.
Oh, well, there you go. Maybe him.
Yeah, imagine he made a song.
Ugh.
About how he gets it. How he makes that bread.
That's really funny because I actually made bread for him.
Did you break bread with
Yeah.
him?
Kinda. He fired me for making bread at one point, so I got mad and did it better than anyone else there.
And made him more bread.
Yeah. Well, and he kept insisting that my that mine was bad, and then literally workers would come up to me afterwards and be like, "He doesn't know what he's talking about. You make the best bread."
That's when you're like, sir, I challenge you to a blind taste test.
Oh my god, he liked to think he was a wine connoisseur, so he would have just loved that.
Yeah, and then you beat his ass. Like with the bread that he made, because it's shit.
Great festive bake-off.
Yep. Turned
I
into a
would-
viral thing.
Would love all of that. This is the kind of man, when I heard that he was going through a divorce, I applauded.
You're like, thank fuck.
Mostly because his wife at the time was a very good person.
Oh, I was about to say something awful, but I won't now.
Thank you. I like that woman. Something about the older lady at a restaurant who's nice that just brings out the best in everything. Of course, the opposite will also.
Well, having a nice person at a restaurant is such a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can stay nice while working at a restaurant. Like, shit, people are not nice there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the memes. The chefs are all tatted up, and front of house has to pretend to be nice, but they're all passive aggressive, and that
internally
translates
tatted up.
into their relationships with their coworkers. But everybody hates each other because it's a very stressful environment.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a customer at one of those, you are the most hated.
Oh yeah, why are you here?
Why would you patronize this establishment? So
Go
if you ever
home.
run into somebody who's nice in a service industry role,
Be nice to them.
cherish that person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never been one, but I've worked with some and have encountered some just absolutely delightful service people who seem like they genuinely enjoy like the service industry or like the hospitality industry.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, couldn't be me.
We need them.
Oh
I
yeah.
I was a special type of employee at these places because I seemed like the nice person for a while, and then somebody said something or went just a little too far,
Mhm.
and I fucking lost it. It is
Switch.
till this day the only time I've ever gotten so mad at somebody. I actually blacked out when I was yelling at them
Oh Jesus.
because I guess I was just going so loud and so long that I needed oxygen. I don't know. I had to ask my coworker what I did, and apparently it was really funny.
Good for you.
All I remember is it had to do with the salmon.
Yeah, I had to yell at somebody once for a big dopey salad oaf for making garlic bread, which is like the easiest thing to make as an appetizer. And then a piece slides off the plate, and I watch him pick it up off the mat and put it back on the plate and try and pass it through the window.
God.
Uh,
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's like number one, what you don't do.
Give me 2 more minutes of your time and make a fresh batch. Because you didn't have to ruin the whole thing, but you did.
Ugh.
yeah, as somebody who's made a lot of garlic bread in a restaurant, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, because, I mean, we give them the bread, and all their ingredients are right there, and the toaster oven's right there.
Wow, it was even easier for them.
It's just laziness at that point.
Oh, yeah, it absolutely was.
Yeah, how dare you inconvenience me not wanting to work? Ugh.
Yeah, I shouldn't have come to work.
Okay, boomer.
My favorite was always the managers or owners or whoever who would come through and be like, I could do this.
Then do it.
Then do it.
Yeah. And absolutely everybody gave him that look of like, we'll test that right now.
Yeah, you want to prove that?
The same restaurant, one of the owners was the by design the only bartender there,
Oh, jeez.
and just had some really bad bar opinions.
I've seen enough like hotel hells and stuff to understand exactly where their mindset is.
Bar rescue, yeah.
Yeah,
What were some of their stupid like practices or whatever?
There were certain things that should have been refrigerated that were not ever,
Oh no.
and also were not gone through fast enough to have sat as long as they did. They thought an old fashioned and a Manhattan were the same thing.
Those are two different
And then
names.
customers got really upset whenever they didn't receive what they ordered. And then
Yeah,
they would
'cause-
just dig their heels in.
Wow.
They thought ordering a drink neat meant to add a splash of water to it, which will really upset anybody who orders a drink neat.
I don't know what a neat drink is. I've heard the term. And I think
Straight
I
up.
use-
Like just
Oh.
Yeah, it's about those-
the liquor on its own.
Yeah, it basically means no ice, no water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine if I were in a position where I wanted that, and you start putting water in it, I'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
Yeah.
this person sounds like they should not have been a bartender. Should not have been making drinks or serving drinks.
Well, they should have learned instead of
Yeah.
being the
assuming
type
they
to assume, yeah. But the more they learned, the more they would have realized they didn't know, and that's a slippery slope. Like, it's much easier to assume you know than to actually learn.
I like when you actually get to the point where you realize how much you don't know, but like you have the avenues to learn.
Yes, that's a big thing, is having those avenues. And it can be daunting and intimidating at times
Yeah.
to,
Learning anything is.
yeah, to kind of run up against these walls and things, and then it just, I mean, there is a pool of knowledge out there for free. It's not always going to be the most helpful because it is a big free pool of knowledge.
And people always ignore how much bad advice there is out there.
Yeah,
Like,
Well,
and I
that's
mean,
also-
there's
that's
no
not
way
something-
to
It's hard
necessarily
to know.
delineate with a search engine.
Yeah.
Right. So learning on your own has pitfalls people don't like to talk about, I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, you have to wade through so much information, and if you're just starting out, you don't have the knowledge to really discern bad information from good information, and so you're
But Travis, I don't want to miss information.
take it all in then. Just jack in, power up.
Mom, I got permission to be the Matrix.
Mom says it's my turn to Matrix.
I don't know why, but you said that and I immediately pictured these kids as like little cubics.
The 3D show?
Yeah.
The robots,
Robots
for everyone?
Very few people know what Cubics is, so I was just
Yeah.
surprised.
Listen, I went for
No, that's
the,
entirely in all of our
Dakota.
wheelhouses.
Yeah.
It was WB of a certain era.
just like me.
I feel like Reboot was kind of a precursor.
Reboot was the first all CG show.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've looked
Even
this up
before-
and
Beast Wars?
I think so, or at least all, like, they could have used some, like, practical backgrounds or something, you know? Let me look. Yep, Reboot was 94, Beast Wars was 96.
Dang.
Wow, I would have actually thought Travis was spot on there. Huh.
And apparently there was a 2022 reboot of Reboot that I completely forgot
Okay.
about.
Just stop.
Reboot boot.
I can have a boot for each foot.
Fresh
Somehow
new
that was the
boot.
most painful.
Oh yeah, because it was the fucking worst. By the way, Travis, I'm loving this so far.
Loving the drawing, or?
Yeah, I think it's really cute.
Oh, thank you. I'm I don't know about the pose. I think I need to reposition the legs, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I know who it reminds me of, and I'm not going to say it until you're finished.
Does it have to do with Big City Greens or
No.
Misfortune?
It's not super close. It's more of it's not design wise. It's more personality wise. And
It
you might not know
reminds
the
me
character.
of a character from Hunter x Hunter.
Ah, see, mine was Danganronpa.
I think her name was Panzu.
Hanzu.
I
I
don't
remember
know.
that one.
Hunter x Hunter characters have such absurd names.
Leorio.
It was the
Leorio, there's Kurapika. Fuck, even like the side characters have just the most out there ridiculous names.
Sorry, I was getting ready to ask
Nevins is a
Nevins
bastard,
what
man.
what he loves, but I got the answer.
Nevins loves being a bastard.
Leorio. The only reason his name ever stuck with me is because when I first watched that, I think I was on a kick of eating Oreos for breakfast at that point in my life,
oh
and I
jeez.
literally
And you get
connected
a
the
pack
two
of
dots.
French Oreos.
I did not get late Oreo. No. As perfect as it would have been. The only French anything I've had is Kit Kats.
It was all
weird.
wheat flavored.
They were amazing. Foreign Kit Kats are just better.
I mean, I've
Oh,
heard that
yeah.
about like Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese, German, French, all of them were better.
Yeah, we probably have the cheapest way to do it and mass produce it.
And also, Kit Kats are Nestle, aren't they?
Yep.
Nestle chocolate is... Well, all American chocolate is garbage.
I
Like,
bet you there's somewhere that's good, but as a whole, yeah.
I don't
The
like
doctor with the
Dove.
knife.
Hershey's actively spoils their milk because, like, back in the day, and I believe I'm getting this right, they had a big milk spoilage, and they still made chocolate with it anyway, and then people grew accustomed to the taste. So that's why people get kind of that bile aftertaste whenever they eat Hershey's.
That's awful. Yeah, I think you may have just ruined that chocolate for me, rightfully so.
I think that might be a myth. But I'm
Either
not
way, it
sure.
still tastes like bile.
Yeah, I definitely understand the bile taste that I've heard of that. I purposefully haven't thought about it while eating Hershey's.
Yeah, because, I mean, then you're just going to be looking for it.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to break out in my vor experience. That is not what bile tastes like. Anyway.
You know, I'm gonna take that sound clip, and you're gonna regret ever saying that.
There's already 50 things on this show I know I'm going to be fucked for. I'm waiting for the day I lose a job over one.
did
Yeah.
say-
What's your LinkedIn, Dakota? No particular reason. I
Unused.
just want to do something.
You did say that you were gonna send the Yowie picture in a portfolio.
Did I?
I think so. You said it was gonna like on like one of your job subscriptions or not subscriptions.
Oh no! If I would have said that,
submissions.
I
You said-
I would have double backed. There's no way I would have actually let that.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
we had talked about it, but then you're like, no, I should not.
No, that is one like instantly I would never dare.
Unless you
Not
were
unless it's
doing
a
loot
portfolio.
comic.
Yeah, if it was a portfolio aimed at that, which I'm fine with not safe for work art. So I guess there is a world, but no.
I can think of plenty of jobs I'd love to be a part of where I'd send my skeleton makeout picture to.
Good for you.
I have to finish it up, but I don't know. Maybe if we get 100 followers within the next before the month is over.
The next before the month is over.
I mean, that still
Sorry.
applies as a statement, but
I couldn't let that one, like... sorry.
we all heard it.
Oh,
It's
that's the
there.
problem, yeah.
So I'm sorry, the last before the next month is over.
Uh-huh.
If we get 100 followers, I'll finish that yaoi piece.
What are we at? 81.
We're at like
Oh, nice.
80, 81, yeah. 19 more followers, so find your 19 closest friends and tell them to follow if they like yaoi. Even if they don't, give us a follow.
It shows...
We
Oh,
do
no
other
joke,
things.
Nevin. Sorry, Nevin says it shows diversity and skill. I assume they're talking about not safe for work art. No joke. A lot of artists recommend practicing that because it will give you just an amazing understanding of a lot of things.
Oh yeah, it's...
Thank you, Nevin.
There we are. Ooh, Nevins, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Too many people being nice. I want to take
You
it
know-
back.
August 1st is coming up.
What's August 1st?
Yowie Day.
Has it? There's no way it's been a year.
Hmm. I got some news about that whole time thing.
Oh God.
Just
Listen,
keeps
if
on moving.
there's any way I can get in my required yaoi time before then, I will. Currently, they're not letting
It's
me
up
have
to you.
that.
Let's see, what day of the
Us?
week?
No, we'd be happy to have you do a full yaoi day.
Oh no! It's not them being my other jobs.
If we
Tell your other jobs they're a bunch of prudes.
One of them has a scantily clad woman running around for most of the comics, so I'm gonna have to disagree with one. I will verbally attack the others like you've requested. They're doomed.
we just need to start a stream July 31st, which is a Monday, and have it bleed into the next day, which is Yowie Day, and then you just work on that for the 24 hours.
I do got a little extra PTO,
And I make my
and I've
schedule.
been saving it for the very important events.
For the Yowie Day.
It's
Yeah.
sick leave.
Yeah,
I'm so sick of yaoi.
whenever they ask you what's the reason for your
Sorry,
fucking-
that really got me.
Reason for sick day, I'm horny.
Yeah, Yowie Day. That's all you say. And they're like, "What the fuck is Yowie Day?" And
I
they-
got a yaoi.
I gotta split. I gotta go take care of this yaoi.
Oof,
I hear
oof,
some-
yaoi.
All right, I'm out. I hear some Yowie calling my name.
Jesus Christ, I hate everything and us. Yeah, we'll see if I can get it in.
Oh, you can get it in.
That's the second horror. Okay, embarrassing story time.
Okay.
Earlier today with Joe, we were talking about our various car troubles because they're things we want to get fixed because we like, well, transportation and not dying on the road. Joe and I were explaining what we think the problems with our cars are, and when I was suggesting one to him, I was like, "Oh yeah, that squeak might be your power steering. That's what it is in mine. You know, every time I pull out, it moans." And I said it just like that.
Wow.
It is the first time in my 6 years of knowing Joe that he has ever looked at me with that incredulous, "What the fuck did you just say? You're an idiot." I can't remember the last time somebody caught me in something like that, and I didn't that difference from when you're in on the joke or
Yeah.
you're laughing about it. This was 100%. I missed it. I didn't know what was happening. I would have gone about my day, but he fucking got me, and God, it's the first time I've been embarrassed in a long time.
Yeah, I think your car just likes being driven.
Yeah. He asked me right after that if my car asked for senpai to notice it. And my first thought was, I don't have a Japanese model, Joe.
Does your car have a choke? That might be what it wants.
I don't even know what that is.
It could be your drive shaft.
No, nice try.
Uh,
It's the air filter. Shut the hell up. And it needs some brakes, like we need a pump on this fucking bit.
And scene.
Alright, if you need me, I'll be in my trailer.
What are you doing to that trailer, you freak?
This trailer got a hole that needs plugging.
Music got really like slow and sensual right when that was said.
Oh yeah,
What
this is
song
where
is
we.
the-
Oh, I gotta cut stream to Aaron fucking his trailer. Hold on.
Fucking Closure in Moscow. It's a song called The Church of the Techno Christ. Yeah, Yowie the
Now,
religious
none of
holiday.
chat knows what you're talking about.
That's fine. They don't need to.
I just wanted to explain the dissonance. Because
Oh,
the
there's
song
always-
we were listening to, Out Here in 10 Paces, was not Church of the Techno Christ.
See, I'm just giving you a nice segue.
Now you're just trying to get out of horny talk.
No, I got no problem with that. I just don't want to think about Yowie Day. Ironically, for the just more than any reason, because I don't want to do my required time.
We all do it, Dakota.
I will. It's just listen. It's because I'm so busy right now. There's a good chance by that time I'm bored shitless.
Just
I
don't
know
take any more
is-
jobs between now and then, so you have plenty of time for Yowie.
I might be busy even doing that. My God, dude.
Man,
might have
if I trusted my horny instincts, or my art instincts enough to do horny art, I would be a furry commission artist by now.
Literally just start.
Yeah, that's fair, but that
It-
requires
dude.
me doing art.
I've seen the anatomy of some people who are getting paid. Just do it.
Yeah, but the anatomy doesn't have to be good, it has to be horny.
I agree. Some people just want balloons with a face on it. Because that's a thing.
Yeah. It has to be rotund and shiny.
Oh, I didn't even know Shiny was a part of it. Ugh, I hate this one now. Of course, that was my fault for bringing up the thing I don't like. Nevins.
Nevin's with you, he's not being a prude, he's being a tease.
What do you mean with you, Nevins? To be fair, I don't talk horny talk with many people. They probably have to preface it with it being like art related, and then I'll get into it.
You can only
Aha.
get it up when it's art related.
Yeah,
That's
if there's
your
not a
love language.
paintbrush. Yeah, if there's not a paintbrush in my mouth, nothing's happening. Why'd everyone get quiet?
You're a regular Leo in Titanic.
Sometimes
I can
just
only
like to
finish
give-
if I painted you.
No.
Sometimes I just like to let jokes breathe.
Uh-huh.
It's
Funny,
funny.
it feels more like choking. Nevins will remember this information for later. Nevins, just fucking DM me something and we'll talk about it.
Just buy him a paintbrush already.
Yeah, I've got plenty. Oh, yeah, sorry. Last time I went to get shit packed, I got a bunch of my brushes. I can use those now. Sorry, I haven't thought about that.
You heard it here
because,
first, folks.
I found the paintbrush. Run for your lives.
Yep, he found his paintbrush bits.
Bits? Excuse me?
That's what you bite down on.
Oh, I didn't know. Really? Is that the name for it?
I have no idea.
I thought you were like, I just didn't know there was a name for it, so I was ready.
I mean, I was
leave
trying
it.
to think of what do you put in a bridle? No.
For a second
Yeah.
there, it sounded like
bet.
you were gonna say
A bit is
okay.
the part that actually goes in between the teeth.
you were so close to saying, "What do you put in a whore?" I swear to God, that's what I thought I was gonna hear, and I was like,
Well,
"Aaron,
it
no."
depends. What's your budget?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I'm not telling my budget.
oh, well, Nevin's demon. That works too. Enlarge Kirby, please.
Yes, the best DM.
Fine. Thank you for coming out, Evans, though. We
Yeah, thank
certainly
you.
appreciate your viewership and your... Just you.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
okay.
You
By the way, Nevins,
Sorry.
the
breakneck pivot from horny to wholesome.
it's okay.
No, that's the same coin. It's just flipping.
Oh, it's standing up on end.
Oh, well,
But we do appreciate you coming out. Hope work was good, or at least not bad.
Work is work.
Yeah.
work is twerk.
Let me
Maybe.
tell ya, no one wants to work anymore.
That's true.
Oh my God.
All these fucking kids being like, I know my worth.
Disgusting.
You see,
Yeah.
that's predicated on the idea that anybody ever wanted to work.
Right.
Well, don't you know the good old American dream? You're going to be rich.
Just gotta
You
work.
just gotta hard work for somebody else. And they'll take care of you. That's your stability.
And put in money into retirement. Put all your money into retirement.
But retirement has to be another privately funded corporation.
Oh, of course.
And please make sure you do all this after I legally change my name to retirement.
Yeah,
And he
cash
wants
out
us
me my...
to literally stuff dollars into him.
Please, it's my thing.
When I die, I want to be stuffed full of dollars and then mounted somewhere.
Like a pinata?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
You know, before I die, I want to be mounted somewhere.
Yeah. Fill me up with cash and just treat me like a pinata my family will never forget. I want the therapist to be sick of the story.
I really need you guys to tone it down on all this horny talk.
No, no.
Does the sound of
Fill me
cash
up
really
with
just get
cash
you
and
going?
Fill me up in with cash and just mount me somewhere.
Fill me in cash.
Fill me up in, with, and as cash.
You ever had one of
I
those
can only
Long
get
John-
off if I'm stuffed with 50s or above.
Ever have one of those cream-filled donuts, the Long Johns? Yeah, just do that to me. Money. Just put it, yeah.
Liquid into my butt.
Wow. Here goes all nuance. Because that's what this was, nuance.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trying to
that's-
cater to a wider audience.
We have hit more topics than
trying-
usual.
We're trying to widen to a catering audience.
Yeah. We're trying to fill them with content.
You know, in Shakespeare, when you have the
No.
two really, really dumb characters that make stupid potty jokes or whatever the fuck.
We have 3 of them.
Well, I was just gonna say I was that one. You guys are filling out the rest of the content
No, there's 3 of them.
because I'm like pee pee poo poo. Haha.
One of these days, we're going to have an enlightened discussion about, I don't know,
Uh-huh.
Tolstoy or whatever. But it's going to be immediately undercut by pee pee poo poo.
Yeah, and be like, I really liked Toy Story 2.
Sorry, I was reading a post.
Oh, I just thought you weren't amused.
No, I got distracted. Sorry, I need to get something to drink.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking dying.
You're good. We all gotta go sometime. Just, get it out of the way now, buddy.
I know what
Jeez.
can break the silence.
What?
A simple thing called enlarge Kirby.
Aaron, my fucking cursor was
Fuck
over
you.
the button. You beat me by just a second.
You know what else I beat you guys to?
No. I forgot about it. What was I gonna...
Again,
Okay.
you have to let it breathe.
Travis, can you, I have a clip for you. Will you play it? It's perfectly safe, don't worry.
You just
Uh,
hit us
One we
banned.
just did.
What's up?
We both went different routes with that joke.
Okay. You both talked at the same time, I was looking up this thing, so I completely missed you.
You said you got a clip for me to play, and I was asking if it was the one we just did.
No. This was something I was shown on Tuesday.
We're so vain we have a highlight reel in the middle of the show.
Hey, y'all, remember when we were funny 5 minutes ago?
What do we
And 5
finally
minutes
got?
was us laughing at our own jokes?
Get ready. I hope you get tickled by this as much as I did. Holy shit. It's in the normal
Is this something
Discord.
I can play for the rest of the class?
I want you to.
Well, okay. I mean, I can't.
I'm waiting.
Been doing crimes with the soundboard. We cannot hear this. Hee hee hee. It's like they're in on the joke.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
We can't hear it. Oh wait, I can't hear it because it's muted. I'm dumb.
That's exactly how I felt.
What?
Just dead on air.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do now?
Sorry. I liked it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the whole show, Travis.
Yep, let's just cut it here.
If you say so. Happy trails, everybody.
Happy trails.
We're sorry.
Got
No,
anybody
we
you
can't
want to
say
throw
that.
to?
That's not our thing. That's not our thing.
We've already stolen so much from them.
Yeah. No, we didn't. Listen, this is art. You
Welcome
can't
back to
steal.
Stolen Valor!
Welcome
love
back
it.
to 11 Paces.
I love the idea of us doing a Stolen Valor episode.
Noodles is streaming. I'm going to throw to them.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
go
we
for it.
actually? Well, there we go.
Oh, of course. He said it was going to be a shorter stream.
Yeah.
Pay attention.